Hi guys, Merry Christmas! Welcome to my channel once again. So you asked for it and I am giving it to you. So you can see, what's that? The white backdrop. So I decided to do a tutorial in regards to the white backdrop for you guys. But the difference in this one, because I'm always thinking, oh, I'm doing the same thing all over and over again, but you guys have asked for it and I thought, okay, you are the people that watch all my videos, so I should, make you happy. So what I am going to do with this tutorial is I am going to be showing you two different techniques of how to set this up. The first technique is what I use, but the second technique is what I see a lot of people use. So with the first one, what I do is I put my balloons on a garland, on a fishing line first. I make a long garland, then attach, then add the extra balloons. But the other technique, what I've seen is people do like mini clusters of mini garlands, like this big, and then they stack them, and it comes out really nice too. So we are gonna try that. So this video is gonna come in two parts. So one is for today, Christmas Day, and the second one I'll be releasing on New Year's Day. So you guys should stay tuned and watch both videos and tell me what you think. So I'm not going to talk too much so I don't waste your time. Balloons are already inflated. What colors am I using? I'm double stuffing because I used the balloons over the weekend, so I'm going to be using them for this video again. So it's like recycling. I'm not wasting the balloons I'm popping in, so just for showing sake, the balloons I'm using is I'm using three different colors. One is called marine blue, and to get a shade of marine blue, I've used Qualitex Sapphire blue and Caribbean blue. So I put the Caribbean blue into the Sapphire blue to get this color. It's called marine blue. And then for the other color, I've used pearl light blue, and I've stopped it with Robin's hair egg blue to get Glacier Blue. I think that's what it's called, and they're all Qualitex products. And so this is the color I got at the end of the day. It looks really nice. Good for a royal theme party. And the third color I'm going to be using is just pearl white to complement it, to give you a little, And what I'm doing is I'm not going to be mixing the balloons together to get, I'm going to be doing it because of the colors I'm using. I tried mixing everything all together, but I didn't like the way it looked. So yes, I am going to be letting each color stand alone, and then we'll see how it turns out. So stay tuned and tell me what you think. So you can see the backdrop is already set up. If you want to see how I set up my backdrops, I've got I've showed it in previous circle backdrop videos that I've done. So next I'm going to be attaching my suction cups. So I've got the suction cups. This one are stronger than the initial ones I have used in my previous videos. These ones are kind of like a bit more expensive and more slightly heavy duty. You can find them on eBay. I got this off eBay. I'll put a link in the description box for you. This is they call them dent pullers too, I think. They're very good. I've been using them a lot now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach. You can see I wipe it off first and then attach this that way and pull. You see that's standing already, so I'm going to put one here, standing. I'm going to put one more here, standing, and then one at the bottom. So that is done. So I'm going to arrange my balloons on a fishing line now for you guys. I know a lot of you guys have seen that, but I'm just going to do it for those that have not watched that video for the purpose of this. So I have my fishing line. So what I do is I look for a spot where maybe there's a chair or a door handle. So for this one, I'm going to be using my door handle, and then I tie the fishing line onto the door handle like so, and then I form a loop. You know, you do a loop like this, and then you tie like that. So there you have it. So this will just when you're done, you just pull this down and that's it. So I'm going to start off with the Glacier Blue first. So I've got them in 4s already. So for this one, I've got 2 I've got 11 inches. These 2 are 11 inches and these 2 are 16 inches balloon. So what you just do, you take this, you wrap it around. Then I've got a 3-footer also. With the 3-footer, I just inflated it to say 2 inches. To a 2 feet balloon, and then I've tied some 11 inches round it. I like this to sit in the garland, so I always like to put it at the beginning, not at the end. Initially, when I started doing organic, what I would do is I would add the 3-foot balloon afterwards, but I've realized that it tends to look like it's not part of the old garland. So since then I have started like tying it into the old design at the beginning. So this is another 4. This is 11 inches and 16 inches. So I'm going to bring this one this way. Like that. And then I'm going to take the marine blue now. For the marine blue, I couldn't get 16 inches for the 2 colors for me to double stuff. So I used only 11 inches. So this is all 11 inches and I've randomly inflated them. So can you see? So I'm going to put that. Actually, I'm going to change my, I'm going to use the white first. So this is a set of 5 whites. They are all 11 inches. I'm not using 16 inches for this ones. So I've wrapped it round. So I'm just going to place it here. I'm going to take another set of whites. Remember I said I used these balloons yesterday. So another set of 4. Place it here. You can see it's not like I'm placing them in a straight line. I'm just, you know, mismatching and placing it at different spots. Strategically placing the balloons. I'm going to take another set of 4. See? I'm going to place this here. Okay, I think I have enough whites. And I'm going to go on to the marine blue now. Take another set of 4. We'll take another set of 4 of the marine blue. Okay, this is 3. I'm going to place it here. I will cut off the fishing line, then tie off doing a loop, twice. So guys, I'm going to take my 260Q. This is a 260Q balloon, and I've got 3 here. I'm going to cut it into halves, and then I'm going to take 1 each and tie it onto the suction cup. So I'm going to tie it into the suction cup. Tying in the smaller part, so I've got the longer length out. You see, so this would make it easy for me to like tie the balloon to it. I'm going to do the same thing for here. I'm going to bring the camera closer so you can see what I've done. So can you see I've tied the 260Q onto the suction cup? Can you see? So this is where I'm going to be tying the balloon to enable the balloon to stay on the backdrop. When I first started, doing up this circle backdrop, I didn't used to use suction cups. I would always hang the balloon here, but I've found out that it's nicer when I use the suction cups instead. And the suction cup doesn't come off until I pull it apart. So I don't know why this one is not staying. So I'm going to bring the camera closer for you guys to see. So now I'm going to tie the garland to the backdrop. So what I do is I'll take the 260Q. The 260Q attached to the suction cup, and I'll just wrap it around. So, like so. And then I come to the other side. For this side, so I just wrap it around and it stays. Can you see? You're gonna do the same thing. That end, and then the same thing for the bottom. Not minding what it looks like at the moment. So can you see I've got the garland now staying on the backdrop. So it's time to finish it off. So I'm going to start from the top. I've got some white here. So this is a 4. So I'm just gonna, I've got a 260 tied on to this one already, so I'm just gonna wrap it around. Yeah, and then I'm gonna take another. I'm moving on to the blue now. The 260Q from the suction cup. This is it. So that's why it's important you have a long. You tie a long 260Q to the suction cup, so you can use the excess. So you tie the fishing line again to the 260Q. And then you wrap it around